Oh, we forgot to do this. Let's see who can remember this from yesterday. I forgot this. Sorry. So this should be a help you for yesterday lecture. A gallstone that blocks the common bile duct would cause the fat content of feces to increase, decrease, or stay the same. A gallstone that blocks the common bile duct would cause the fat content of feces to increase, decrease, or stay the same. So again, a gallstone that blocked the common bile duct would cause the fat content of feces to increase, decrease, or stay the same. All of the following are components of saliva except pepsin, IgA antibodies, alpha amylase, sorry. All of the following are components of saliva except pepsin, IgA antibodies, and alpha amylase. All of the following are components of saliva except pepsin, IgA antibodies, and alpha amylase. Lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into, again, lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into amino acids, lipids, fatty acids, and glycerol, or simple sugars. Lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into amino acids, lipids, fatty acids, and glycerol, or simple sugar. Lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into amino acids, lipids, fatty acids, and glycerol, or simple sugars. Again, lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into amino acids, lipids, fatty acids, and glycerol, and simple sugars. All right, so let's go over the answer. So I forgot to go over that, a review with you guys. Remember that the liver does what? What's the function of the liver? It makes bile, right? And who stores bile? Gallbladder. The gallbladder stores the bile. So again, the liver makes bile, the gallbladder stores it and releases it into the who? Small intestines, where the small intestines where the bile emulsifies or breaks down the fat.
The liver makes bile.
The liver makes bile, the gallbladder stores the bile, and then the gallbladder releases the bile into the small intestines where it breaks down or emulsifies the fat. You're welcome. So the answer to 1 would be a gallstone that blocks the common bile duct would cause the fat content of feces to increase, decrease, or stay the same. Increase it, because if it's blocking the bile duct, then you're not going to be releasing bile. Yeah. What was the question? Next one is about saliva, right? All of the following are components of saliva except what?
Pepsin.
Pepsin.
I got that.
Or
Yes, pepsin is activated in the stomach by who? Hydrochloric acid.
okay.
And then the last one, lipase is the enzyme that chemically digests fats into what?
Is it amino acid?
Fatty acids and glycerol.
Fatty acids and glycerol.
I remember because so the frying pan and the grease and the water and I got it.
So lipids, remember initially when I drew up there, I said lipids breaks down into what? Look at your notes, or the pictures that you've taken.
I remember you talking about fatty acids, glycerols, and the pan, and the bubbles, and I was like, I hate those dishes.
Do you all see that? Lipids are digested or broken down into what? Fatty acids and glycerol. That was a trick question because it had up there lipids. Yes, it does break down lipids, but lipids it breaks down into what? Fatty acids and glycerol.
So would both answers be right?
No.
That's the only way I remember, when you said that, that was the worst, and I hate those.
All right, so this is going to be a lot of critical thinking. Listen up, guys, so you can go. All right, so this exam is going to be critical thinking and making sure you know. I want you to know this. All right, so I'm saying that because you don't want to move on and then you get to you're like going into level 2 and you don't know what the pancreas does, you don't know what the small intestine does, you don't know what the large intestine does, you don't know what stomach does, you don't know what happens in the oral cavity, you don't know. That's, you don't want to be that type of student. Because at level 2, you need to know all that stuff. And as a nurse, you need to know all that stuff, all right? And where is the spleen located? We went over this and it's
Spleen is behind the stomach.
lateral to the stomach on the left side. The pancreas is where?
Oh, it's
Posterior to the stomach. Yes. Make sure you know where these anatomical structures are.
One more time.
The spleen is lateral to the stomach
Mm-hmm.
on the left-hand side.
Yes.
And
That's
then
over
you
here.
have the pancreas is posterior to the stomach. And remember, the stomach is more so in the epigastric region. So that's why right here.
Spleen is lateral to the stomach.
Yes.
And
And pancreas is posterior to the stomach.
Yeah.